Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And a chance here to check out some stats for Nikola Jokic.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Pickett in at the point. And for the Pelicans, we've got Yves Missi. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Queen in at the 4. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a beat.
Hey, good.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Gordon outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Murray's shot is good.
Oh, Murray so smooth, pulling up off the bounce.
Pickett passes to Jokic. To the inside. And that one's good. Pickett.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the basket by Queen.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Jokic the screen. Takes it inside. Pickett. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Denver now. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Jokic gets the bucket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's Queen. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Queen's got 12.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Bay pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 9. Outside Murray. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Bay from long range. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Nuggets trail by 13. From outside the arc. And it's Watson missing.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. Back to Brown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
It's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Here's Hardaway. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Back to Jokic. They need this. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Here's Hardaway. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Here's Brown. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's New Orleans. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Nuggets about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Cameron Johnson. Tim Hardaway is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the 4. Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Here's Spears. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. switches for New Orleans. Queen, he's checked in for Jordan. Saddiq Bey comes in for Jones. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Poole. And then for Denver, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brown comes in for Jones. And it's Pickett in for Brown. Pickett passes to Johnson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pickett's gotten his second bucket on the night. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball." Yay?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Hardaway's shot is good.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Connects from downtown. Bay's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
1:57 left in the second period. Pass to Jokic. The 3 sinks the tray. Jokic has got 9 points.
Yeah, that's what makes Jokic an MVP caliber player. His ability to be consistent from deep.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson, and it's Watson in for Hardaway. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. The shot misses. Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gordon. He's got 5. Watson passes to Gordon. Now here's Watson. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Watson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Bey from long range. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Pickett. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Queen. And another three for New Orleans.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Jokic. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Bay from long range. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Pickett, defended by Murray. Inside. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
It's been all about Saddiq Bey for New Orleans, with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. We'll be right back.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Yeah, these guys are already playing great. I like their futures, brighter than our shiny heads under these lights.
Ah, yes, to be follically challenged. Most rookies don't know about that yet. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Pelicans.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Trey Murphy, also DeJounte Murray out there, Saddiq Bey out there with Yves Missi, and it's Queen in at the 4. That's the Pelicans 5. Fires the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Jokic from downtown. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Murray from outside. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Bey from long range. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Gordon with a screen on Murray. Pass to Jokic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Nikola Jokic, shooting 1.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Gordon outside. Hit his leg. Kick. And it's whistled a kick. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pickett passes to Watson.
They're trying to chip away at that lead, but their decreased output from the perimeter this half is making it difficult. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hits the trifecta.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Pickett. Now Brown. Jokic in the post. He's against Messi.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Murray from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 16. Out to the wing. Jokic the screen. Pickett. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bay from long range. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Messi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like that from Murray. I mean, he lets things develop, and then boom, assist.
Here's Pickett. He's got 7. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pickett. Over Murray. Pickett can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Watson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Bay from long range connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's New Orleans on the court for the Nuggets. Zeke Naji out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. And Denver has possession after New Orleans three-pointer on the other end. Johnson passes to Hardaway. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Williamson inside, working on Naji. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Poole.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Back to Hardaway. And it's good. 2 points. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And that one's good. Williamson.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Fires for three. Again, Hardaway missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The kick out to Johnson. Shoots. Hardaway, no good. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Shoots from 14. And it's New Orleans with another.
Something about Zion attacking you with that left hand. It's a difficult angle to defend.
Picked his pocket. And it's the Pelicans on the break. From 13, and off the front iron, and in it goes. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Pass to Pickett. Jones with some nice D.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Williamson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
And here's Jokic. 1:56 left in the game. Pass to Pickett. Clock at 4. Jokic the screen. A deep three. Pickett can't hit.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Strother. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Saddiq Bey.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Pickett, outside Brown. And here's Gordon from the arc. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Williamson. Rebounded by Pickett.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Fears. Williamson outside. Jones finds Williamson. Oh, another miss by Williamson. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Sadiq Bey.